Hey, Phyllis Clark made it back for hack number two. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for being able to do this. Thank you all for all the love for hack number one. I got out the gate. Yes, I did. So, look, I got a quick question. I want to know when you think about the brands that you know, like, and trust, what are some of the big ones out there? There's Apple, there's Amazon, Etsy, UPS, some others like that. I don't know if that's yours, but those are some that come to my mind. But what are those other ones that also get you? Like your auntie's mac and cheese at Thanksgiving? or some family owned restaurant that you love and that you always go to with your family and order the same thing, although not a lot of that is happening right now. Um, what is it? What do you do when you think about those things or you experience what they have to offer? Your emotions probably run a little high. You're thinking positively. You are feeling good about what you're about to experience or the outcome of the experience, right? And so everything has a personal brand. And my challenge to you is to package yours. If you haven't thought about it before, that's totally fine. Start now. Start today. And so, what I want to do is to just quickly give you 5 things to think about as you start to organize your own personal brand. And the first way is to simply believe in your potential. You can do it. You got this. You're motivated. You're here to serve. You have a purpose way beyond what some other people might think. Go ahead, do you, be you. It took me a long time to get to that point to say that, you know what, I'm good for this. I understand this. This is where I'm being led. This is where I'm being called. What about you? I want you to think about your own potential in whatever space you're in now and how much better it could be if you were to brand yourself. Okay. And that is either with your organizational brand, uh, your small business brand. I know that's all the same. Your personal brand, how you package yourself, your academic brand, your professional brand. There are all kinds of brands out here. And I want us as individuals to think more about ourselves like that, because honestly, the definition of brand, how some people see it, and I think of this in this way too, is that it's literally the promise of an experience. Because when I think about Apple, yeah, let me tell you, I know that my product, for the most part, is going to be exactly as I expect, or it might even exceed my expectations. I'm looking forward to the next generation of whatever, not that I'll get it, but I'm looking forward to it and I'll make decisions later, right? Um, with some delivery services, for instance, with Amazon, I love me some Prime. I know I'm gonna get my stuff tomorrow, and if some should something go wrong, I know that there's a process to amend it. So I want you to think about your brand and what you're bringing to the forefront and what people are thinking about you when you're not in the space, when you are not in the room. I want you to be top of mind. And so that's developing your personal points of pride. I call it pop. It's thinking about yourself in a whole new way in so many other spaces that you're living and being thought about. So, but the first way to do that is you have to believe in your potential. You have to believe that you can do it. What is motivating you? What is your purpose? What is the message coming from your mouth? Number two, I want you to reimagine your performance. Okay. Are you in it to win it, or are you just in it, just sitting around? Are you working, or are you lurking? What is it for you? And so reimagine how you're actually performing. Is it high performance or is it low performance? Are you having high value thoughts and statements about how you move throughout the day? Or are you having low value statements and thoughts about how you're getting through your life? I don't know what it is for you, but it needs to be assessed, and you need to make a decision about what you need to do next in order to brand your brilliance. Number three, I want you to analyze your productivity. Now, this is how are you getting it done? Okay, there's so many things that we could be doing, but I've seen um, in the industry. I've learned through other influencers, through other coaches, mentors, people that I follow and have learned from, and then from my own experiences. You have to have a solid way to produce the work, to understand what your deliverables are, what your milestones are. This is not just for corporate. This is not just for higher ed or faith-based institutions. This is for you. You need to understand the three things that are important for you to do today, the three people that you need to talk to today, and then the two that you can put on the back burner. Understand how you need to look at your life over the course of your year, your month, your week, your day, even the hour, because we spend a lot of time spending a lot of time on stuff. Okay. So assess that, how you get it done, analyze it. Number four, nurture your skills and competencies. And you really have to commit to this. I used to on the road talk to students about, for instance, taking the ACT. And during one part of the season, I can remember vividly telling students, you know what? I know you've taken this 3 times or 4 times, and I know you want to do it one more time. That may not be necessary, but if you do, I want you to focus on your strengths in this particular subject matter or area. Look at where you did the best. That is your strength on this test. Strengthen your strengths. Okay, so I still think that, but I also think there is something to understanding your areas of improvement, because guess what? For this new season in your life or for the next level, you might have to strengthen that weakness, or that area of improvement now needs to become your strength for you to level up and to do what you've been called to do. Okay, so it's all good for what's already a strength for you, but now it's time to analyze what is not and where that needs to play a part, or if it does. Okay, so strengthen your skills and your competencies. In fact, nurture them. So once you identify that, help it to grow. And but you got to figure out what they are. And then lastly, I just want to leave you with dominate your practice. Once you kind of analyze all of these things that I've mentioned, and yes, some people do it and incorporate other things, but this is what I've done. This is what I've learned for myself, how I've experienced life, how I've received the outcomes and the results that I have. And I just want to contribute and put it out there to you as well. So, number five, dominate your practice. I don't mean dominate other people or other organizations or anything like that. I mean dominate you, be over yourself, because life is a practice. All of this is a practice. And so we must go out here having the strength of mind to be willing to grow our minds, have a growth mindset. Okay. Carol Dweck in her book talks about it heavily. And if you want to see more of that, I encourage you to go and read that publication on mindset. So, those are the 5 things. That's the 5-step formula that I use. I hope it can be useful to you. I'll say it one more time: believe in your potential, reimagine your performance, analyze your productivity, nurture your skills and your competencies, and then get out there and dominate your practice. Work your work. All right. So I'm so glad to have brought you this. So this is hack number 2. And y'all, I got 97 more to go. So what I would love for you to do, if you want to see all the hacks right now, you can just go to the link in my bio, and it'll take you to a page where you can just grab all the hacks and see what they are. And if one of your favorites is number 56, then wait till I get to the 56 video and then you can come back then. But if this is serving you, I hope that you would stick around and continue to help me get out here in these IGTV streets. And I hope this has helped you today. Okay. I'll see you a little bit later for hack number 3. All right. Take care. Bye.